Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for November 18th to the 30th. This is for Sagittarius, Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius moon. And before we even begin, happy birthday, Sagittarius. I hope that you are so excited for this birthday season. There's a lot that's happening leading up to the new moon that we're going to have in your sign that's not on the whiteboard. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it. But here's the thing. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. This is going to be a truly, truly life changing next few weeks because we are entering a new era. You see that Pluto is officially moving into Aquarius. This is going to be big. I talked about this in a recent live stream. Yeah, we're on the brink of the age of Aquarius. This is a defining time, and especially for you, Sagittarius, because it is your birthday season. We got Mercury in your sign. We got Mercury going retrograde in your sign too. We're going to talk about that. Before we even begin, I want you to know, and this is something I want you to be really, really like, this is going to have a really profound impact on you. I've been telling all the other signs. I want you to know the Sun and Mars are and have been in mutual reception. Now, they're not aspecting each other before we get to your birthday season, right? For the first week, for the first 4 or 5 days here. So what they're doing though is that they're in each other's signs, and so they're boosting each other. Think of them as giving you this strength, this ambition, this willpower. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so they're really buddying up. Like, yeah, it's like Romeo and Michelle, like Wolverine and Deadpool. Okay, Mork and Mindy, however you want to see it. So they're giving you great power right now. And I want you to use it, okay? I want you to use this energy, and it's going to be very spiritually driven for you. You're going to be asking really big thought, like big picture questions, becoming wiser from it, because you've got, the Sun in Scorpio in your 12th house, and then you've got Mars and Leo in your 9th house. Those are the two spiritual houses in the zodiac wheel. So really big, really big. Please use this, okay? Because it opens your eyes up to things. All right. Now, and that's the other thing. If you're not doing enough with the power that you're given here, you're not going to be able to use it, right? Like it's a matter of taking inspired action. Okay. Now, Monday, November 18th, we got Mercury opposite Jupiter. Speaking of receptions, mutual reception, and then we got Sun trine Neptune. What a quirky day. What a quirky, wacky day. But I like it. I like it because it feels like this Kismet energy where you have like a Billy Elliot moment. I don't know if y'all saw that movie. All right. But there's going to be something that happens this day where you're going to see the big picture. You're going to see what's possible for you. Okay. It might be something that's circumstantial. It might be something someone says to you. I mean, we're talking about Mercury here. All right. And they may not say something tactfully, and it may, be something that you're just like, what? But what it does is it's not going to affect you in a way where you're just, it's going to affect you in a way like, you know what? I'll show you. Okay, that's what this is all about, right? And when I say circumstantial, yeah, you could walk into like a Whole Foods or an Apple store or Macy's, wherever you go, and you might see a sign that says "Dream Big." All right, and it really has this impact on you because the Sun is going to trine Neptune the same day, and so this aspect actually propels you to go for your dreams. All right, becoming that dancer like Billy Elliot. Right, so this is compassion, this is spirituality, this is so much goodness. Pay attention to your dreams. Neptune is dreams. This is really amazing. All right, so something around this time is going to inspire you, and you may just feel naturally inspired to dream big for yourself. See the big picture for yourself. Okay, big emphasis on the arts with Neptune. Go to a ballet, go to the cinema, go to a museum, get inspired. All right. So I do like this aspect, paving the way for you, like to dream big. Okay. Dream really big around this time. And a lot of this is going to have to do with home. Okay. The home foundations of your life. All right. Now, for many of y'all. All right. So now Tuesday, November 19th, this is a big day. This is really big because what's happening for you, Sagittarius? Here's the thing. Okay, so I rarely talk about the planetoids, asteroids, things like that. I've talked about Chiron a few times. I'm going to talk about Chiron now. All right. Reason why I don't, and I might start doing something for members where I talk more about, I just bring a lot more in, but there's just always so much to talk about here. Here's the thing. You know that the North Node is in Aries, right? We've talked about this many, many, many times. It's been here all year long. You got a couple more months of the North Node in Aries. And that is the point of destiny, like fate, if you want to Call it. So that's your fifth house. Aries is your fifth house. So wow, you've been going through a lot when it comes to love, when it comes to true love, when it comes to relationships, things that bring you joy, pleasure, maybe even children, grandchildren, and even self-expression. Have you felt that? Have you felt that you haven't been able to express yourself? It's also creativity, it's procreation, it's recreation. You got the North Node here, but you also got Chiron, the wounded healer. Now the Chiron went retrograde in July, but now on November 19th, right? November 19th, Chiron is going to be activated in a trine with Mercury. And you know, those are auspicious. Okay. Mercury's in your sign. So is this going to be big for you? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is the first of 3 trines we're going to have for the rest of the year. And as you can see, that's just like a month. It's just like a month. So it's big. So around this time on November 19th, you're going to start feeling this major shift, significant shift in terms of your healing process, working with wounds that you have, having solutions, healing. Mercury, right? Really active in your sign, healing words. All right. So, and if it's not you, it's someone within your orbit, someone very close to you. Okay. Because Mercury is connecting you, allowing you to communicate. So be a lamp or a lifeboat or a ladder, right? Help someone's soul heal. If anyone could tell me who said that, no cheating, no Googling, you get cool points. All right. Y'all are already cool. Y'all just get points. All right. Sagittarius. I will give you a hint. He was a Libra. Now, just don't be afraid to go deep. There is going to be some healing that you're doing, part of your healing journey. When you, by the way, think about what happened in April 2024 this year. Something around November 19th, around this time, okay, maybe connected to something that happened in April 2024 because it's connected to that new moon total solar eclipse that we had in Aries, right? So you're just going to feel some movement. And remember, Chiron may just bring things up. You may be inspired to start healing, right? And it is one of those things where in 2025, you're going to look back to November 19th. You're going to be like, hey, that's when it all started. That's when I started my healing journey. That's when things started changing for me. Now, why am I bringing up Chiron? Because it's happening on November 19th, the first of 3 trines, right? And Chiron is at 19 degrees, okay? On the 19th. We all do math. 1 plus 9 equals 10. Wholeness. But also, 1 plus 0 equals 1. New beginning. End of a cycle, new chapter. All right. On the day that Pluto moves into Aquarius, come on, at 0 degrees. So you got 1 and 0. Now, also, Pluto moving into Aquarius at 0 degrees, the degree of new beginnings. And Pluto's going to be in Aquarius for 19 years. So, hey, listen, this is big. New era. Remember what I said, Pluto moving into Aquarius, brand new era. And Pluto in Aquarius, I'm going to leave a link to in the description box or even at the end of this video where I talk a lot more about it. I've talked about it so many times. Just know that Pluto is officially here, no longer dipping in and out of Capricorn, no longer teasing us. This is official. The first time in 250 years, no one on this planet has experienced Pluto in Aquarius for its straight 19-year phase, right? Like, this is huge. What is Pluto in Aquarius, by the way? It is the snake shedding its skin, shedding its Capricorn skin, okay? Transformation. That's what Pluto is. Rebirth, regeneration. It's a force of change, okay? It is going to have a major impact on your life for the next 19 years. And you could have a lot of cycles within cycles here. All right, there could be some activity with siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, a lot of short distance travel for you, learning new things. A lot of writing projects is possibly on the horizon for a lot of y'all as well. Okay, so and communication, really big. Would not be surprised if there's a big focus on if you own a business, maybe marketing. If you get where I go with this. Again, I'll leave a link in the description box, but just know this is very different from Pluto and Capricorn. All right. Now, I actually want you to I was thinking about this, Sagittarius. This is going to be fun for you. I want you to think about 2000, the year 2000. Yes, the turn of the century. We're going to leave the 90s out of this. Think of 2000 to 2008 when Pluto was in your sign. Ooh, that was nice. Okay. Now, think about 2008 to 2024. That was Very different. That's when Pluto was in Capricorn. A lot of focus and changes in terms of your self-worth, the things that you value, things in your world, your material world, but also money, income, salary. There could have been some changes going on there. All right. But just know Pluto in Aquarius is a whole other ball game. Whole other ball game. Like I said, new era, right? It is shedding the old system. There's a new system with us moving into the age of Aquarius. And why is that? Because Pluto in Aquarius is radical. It's that genius energy, right? That innovative energy. But above all, it's all about the people. Pluto, power, empowerment, going to the people, because Aquarius rules the humanitarian. It's humanity. This is the masses, communities. Uh, Listen, it's not like corporations or government, things like that. That's Pluto in Capricorn. That's what Capricorn rules, right? Now the power shifts to the people, the everyday people, you and me, right? There are 8 billion people on this planet. And among that, the tiniest fraction, the 0.00000000000.1 that had control, right? Those the small handful of people that dictated how our world should be like, right? That implemented structures and systems, the very, very small handful that dictated how we should live. That's going to change now, all right? Because remember, this is the Great Awakening. I've talked about this. The Age of Wisdom. I've talked about this. I talk about a lot of this in my live streams, but you're going to see that imbalance, the very stark imbalance, start to shift the power going to the people. Now, when I say that, that includes you, Sagittarius. That includes you. You're going to have a big voice with Pluto and Aquarius in your third house of communication, of speaking, of all of that. So, this is all about humanity and the role that you play in humanity, in the collective, the greater good, right? You're going to have this unbelievable sense of power. Now, something that I want you to get excited about, Sagittarius, is 2025. There's going to be some big changes. I've talked about this. 2025 is the most pivotal year of the decade, possibly in the past couple decades, okay? 2026, now that's the year. That's the year. But next year, we're moving into fire and air. Fire and air. We've been in earth and water energy for some time, and it's a little like grounded, a little bit more stagnant. It's like fire and air. I mean, you're a fire sign, you're gonna love it. All right. So a lot of movement, a lot of freedom. That's what Aquarius is. Okay. So go ahead and get your Pluto tattoos. All right. Name your kids Pluto because it's gonna have a big impact on your life. And it's all about this transformation that you're going to feel. Now, November 21st, happy birthday. This is Thursday, November 21st. We officially move into Sagittarius season. Happy birthday, all y'all Sagittarius. Thanks so much for being here again. Y'all are amazing. And Mercury, by the way, is in your sign too. Listen, for the next 4 weeks, it's all about you. Make it about you. Please make this about you. All right. This is going to be a pivotal 2 weeks here. All right. So a lot of y'all, yes, you're possibly going to be doing a lot of, it happens during everybody's birthday season, right? You have those moments. It's like, I'm turning another year, like older. Like, what have I accomplished? What do I want to accomplish? Like, where do I want to be by the time it gets to my birthday or next year or 2030? Like, big questions. Have your moment, Sagittarius. This is, again, all about you. Travel. Do some traveling. Do the things that you love. That's traveling, okay? Thrill seeking. Traveling of the mind, if not, physically traveling, all right? Working on your books. Are you writing some books? Are you publishing is a big thing here? Podcasts. Seeking wisdom. Right? Freedom. We talked about that, but I've talked about for you the past 2 weeks, the big picture. It's all about the big picture. What is that big picture for you? Okay. Just think about that. You see that the sun will sextile Pluto on the day we move into, we're moving into Sagittarius season, your season with a bang. Sun sextile Pluto. It's so nice to say sun in Sagittarius, Pluto in Aquarius. Really nice. Remember, I just said fire and air work really well together. This is an amazing aspect. Okay, this is a blessing. This is finances, relationships, possibly agreements, contracts, things like that. This is also possibly getting support from like authorities for you. I'm talking about for Sagittarius, okay, because Pluto's now in Aquarius for you. This is at 0 degrees. Pluto's very first aspect in Aquarius. And, to be honest, Jupiter is trining Pluto. You're going to feel, and I haven't really talked about that in a lot of the signs. Um, it starts now. Okay. It starts now. Jupiter trining Pluto is amazing, but you're definitely going to feel it a lot more next year come February when Jupiter goes direct. Because remember, Jupiter is retrograde. So, yeah. Will there be something with partnerships? Yes. Relationships? Yeah. Maybe work, maybe love, maybe there's something there. There's something there for you. Now, November 22nd on Friday, Venus sextiling Saturn. Like, you're not messing around. Saturn is bringing stability, that authority, building structure in terms of like the long term, around the things that you desire, the things that you value, right? But for you in particular, Sagittarius, this has a lot to do with money, finances, income, building, again, prioritizing your sense of security when it comes to that, okay? And home matters. There's something likely going to be home related. Remember, Venus is in Capricorn. It's like Saturn. Capricorn's the ruler. Again, you're not messing around here, okay? For the things that bring you pleasure, bringing stability to it, security. Now, money definitely is going to be a big thing. Now, when week 4, we're into the next week, Monday, November 25th, Mercury retrograde in your sign. Listen, if you're a cross watcher and you watch for your rising, your moon, or even like for your husband, your girlfriend, your kid, whatever it is, like your pet, parrot, just know that you, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces are going to be the most affected by this Mercury retrograde. Remember, it's all about reassessing, reevaluating things. Now, Mercury went into shadow. There was a lot of like messy Mercury aspects that happened before we even moved into your birthday season. So, yeah, you could even have moments of like, I probably shouldn't have said that in November, or I probably shouldn't have done that in October. Like, there's going to be moments where it's just you're reassessing things and you're just maybe even correcting course. Okay. That's just what this particular Mercury retrograde is. It is in your sign too. Okay. So, all of this, remember, reevaluating for your future forward, correcting course if necessary, because not a lot of y'all, for some of y'all, no, maybe not. But again, this is all about seeing the big picture. And when I say that, think about working on a jigsaw puzzle, right? You're just like, what? I don't get this. Zoom out, see the big picture, bring logic, rationale to it. Things are going to click. Okay, things are going to click for you. It's going to be really nice for you. You're going to see things from a different perspective. All right. Now, this Mercury retrograde is obviously in a fire sign, you being Sagittarius, fire sign, but Mars is in shadow. Okay, in a fire sign as well. Next month, Mars will officially go retrograde while Mercury is retrograde. We will talk about that next month. Okay, or when it comes to December. That's a little sludgy. So right now, I've got to just give you a heads up. Do everything that you need to do in the beginning of this, now, the day that you're watching this video, okay? The earlier, the better. Every day that passes, Mars gets weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. And Mars is in Leo in your house, the ninth house. All right. So take care of business as earlier the better, because again, Mars is going to go retrograde now, and Mercury's retrograde until December 15th. Now, November 27th. Well, here you go. Here's that aspect you're seeking. Sun trining Mars. Absolutely amazing. This is really, the sun is in your sign. This is rocket boosters. This is action. This is stuff happening for you. The sun blasting all this life force energy with a planet of action. This is you feeling alive as well. Oh, you're going to feel this. Mars, physicality. The sun. Literally, we're alive because it's like I said, it's a life force, but it's vitality. You're going to feel this, okay? So something here you can look forward to. There's doors opening up for you around this time, okay, in a big way. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something here with publishing, broadcasting, travel, long distance travel, or maybe even education, learning something. There's something here, okay? Maybe even you opening the door to something, all right? Mars is action. The sun is optimism, all right? So this is going to be really nice. Now, this is not an aspect where it's like launching something new, That comes on November 30th. Again, I ran out of room here. That's when we have that new moon in your sign. That's when you launch something new. So consider this as like a ramp up, okay? You could feel immense progress. There's just something here that's going to be really nice, and you could feel it for a few days. Happy birthday for all Sagittarians. And we'll talk about that new moon in your sign in December, okay? Because it's happening really late at night on November 30th, and it has more impact on the 2 weeks to come after. Okay, you're like nothing, like you're not really gonna feel it like the day before. It's more on the day after, maybe a little bit. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving to anyone that lives in the U.S. as well. All right, so let's get started, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for you. Y'all are amazing. Oh gosh, you see that card like little flipper here, little flipper. Okay, yeah. So it seems like we are keeping it as a clarifier for your entire spread. Okay, so Sagittarius. Wow, that's a good sign. All right, let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. I do a traditional Cultic Cross spread, offers the best overview, and we're gonna pull clarifiers for you for it's your birthday season. I might even do the yeah. Let's see how much time. Oh, okay. Let me. All right, I'll stop talking. Let's go. Sagittarius. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Look at what's going on here. Yeah, there's something ending, something beginning. This is very clear. The page of wands coming out is that's the universe giving you a wink, saying, hey, yeah, something new's about to happen for you in this really big way. Let's get started. You got the Eight of Cups. Not surprised, okay? We are coming out of that full moon in Taurus. That was really strong. And so anyway, just know that Eight of Cups is saying, let's move forward. Let's move forward. You see him that night. There's an eclipse happening. There's this, you can even consider it like a full moon if you want to, full moon, lunar eclipse, whatever it is. It's game changing is what it is. So a lot of y'all may have left something, okay? You could have left something, realized something is better for you. There could have been circumstances where like, okay, I got to just move forward, all right? And you may feel a little sludge of that energy with the 10 of Wands. That's also here, okay? The 10 of Wands is in the heart of your spread. I mean, this is good because it's that realization, like, so I got this. Something's there for me. I'm dreaming big. I'm moving forward. It could feel a little bittersweet. At least I'm moving, right? It was Confucius, right? He said, doesn't matter how slow you go as long as you do not stop. Okay? Now, 10 of Wands. There you go. In the heart of your spread. Are you taking on too much? Are you doing too much? You feel like things are a little like heavy, like boulder on your shoulders. All right. If you feel that way, drop a wand or two. 10 is the end, by the way. We talked about this when 0 equals 1. Okay. So this is the end of the wand suit. This is the end of the suit. Recognize there's this new beginning. There's something new. There's something out there for me. But if you're distracting yourself, you're taking on too much, you're not going to be able to see it. You're not going to be able to see where you're going, just like this man here. He can't see where he's going. He's carrying too many wands. So anything that's going slow for him, it's because of him. It's because of him. Okay? He can reach out. He can have, ask for support, bring people in. He can drop some wands, right? So just bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. This is a Sagittarius card, but it does seem like there is going to be a moment of like burden being removed. But listen, you got the 5 of Wands as well. In your challenge area, there really could be something here where you're recognizing that you are rising above, especially, or you need, like you want to, right? With that 8 of Cups, you see that you got the Sun in your crown too. So there is something here where you're like, yeah, I get that I have to drop a one or two. I get that I've got to, build that structure in terms of what I want moving forward. There could even be a sense of like, maybe some things are a little bit overwhelming for you and it's better to like face those things. Okay. But even like with the 5 of Wands here in your challenge area, which it is a challenge card, right? The 5, it is saying that maybe there's so much noise that you're going to have to tune out at this point, in a way where not that you're distracted yourself, right? With that Ten of Wands, but tuning out to have a moment for yourself and then jump back in and then say, hey, y'all, I see the big picture. Let's get together, okay? Because it's saying that there's other people involved here, right? Other people involved. Okay, so it's 501s. It could be children. It could be your children. It could be if you're a teacher. It could be your students. Anything like that. It could be very family related. I mean, you do have. I mean, you got Saturn and Sagittarius. You do listen. You have Saturn and Pisces in your fourth house of family. You still got family stuff happening. Significant other, parents, children, like all of that. Okay, maybe a realtor too. But remember, you've got that Page of Wands. There's something to look forward to. You know that. You got the sun in your crown. You know that. You're seeking this optimism, this freeness, this being able to express yourself. You see the wisdom child completely, like, not wearing any clothes. Like, that's indicating that, right? This is really amazing. Okay, so I love this. Continue to move in that direction. Know that there is something for you on the other side of these wands. You got the Page of Wands. You got the Five of Swords as well. So the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands here. Okay, so remember the fives are challenge cards. So this is now saying, can I drop these swords, right? It just seems like other people are involved here. For the next 2 weeks for you, however that resonates with you, again, it can be work, family, love, whatever it is, there's going to be something where you're going to have to spend some time thinking about, okay, can I work with this? How do I work with this? How do I make this work? Because I do not want to go back and forth and bicker. It just feels like there's a strong energy of not seeing eye to eye that could be putting you in a place where it is this Ten of Wands where you're no longer facing it and you're just letting things slip by. And, maybe, for some Sagittarians, but again, as long as you can work with it, and you may even have this disconnect with your gut, what's going on with your gut and your mind, right? So remember, trust your intuition, especially with that Five of Swords here, because that's really strong. This, especially for you, it's an Aquarius card. Remember, Pluto is moving into Aquarius. That is your third house of communication. Okay, so this is saying, okay, I'm not seeing eye to eye with some people, but when you see this here, the Ten of Wands with that Five of Wands as well, with this Five of Swords, there even could be a sense of a lot of y'all have this vision, have this big picture idea, this energy of like, yes, there is going to be something like sunny on the other side, but you getting your own way in terms of seeing that, okay, there even is maybe, how do I say that? What is the word? Self-defeat. Like there could be something there where you feel that, but that's just in your head. Remember, it's your birthday season. Make this about you, diplomatically, of course. But because you've got the Three of Pentacles in your future. Okay, so this is really nice. You got Venus and Capricorn. It's a vac Capricorn card. Remember, I talked about structures and systems and building that, especially with the things that your heart desires with Venus, right? You got the Three of Pentacles. This is one of two the Pentacle cards where the Pentacles are actually in the building, in the structure. This is something new happening for you where other people are involved. It can be something that has to do with money. Okay. This is a Capricorn card. I don't know if I mentioned that. Money. And remember, Capricorn rules your second house of money, income, salary. There is something here that's on the horizon. Okay. So something ending here, but make sure that you truly leave things in the past that you don't want to bring into this new energy. That's really amazing. It could be a new project. It could be a new job. It could be something with whatever it is, there is a sense of joy that it brings because it's this bonding with others, that people that you like. And so even if you are not seeing eye to eye with certain people, it could even be like making up with them. But again, with that Page of Wands, you do have a lot to look forward to. You want this new thing, and your imagination is going to be just like whoosh, wild, which is really great. All right, let's get to your stuff, Sagittarius. The Page of Wands also, he does have the power to, look at him. I'm not looking at your stuff yet. Okay. So he does have the power to turn that desert landscape into this beautiful, lush garden of his passions, of things that he's, is driving his ambition. You even see the leaves sprouting from the wand there. Okay. You got this, and you're moving in that direction. Did I save my lines? I don't know. Let's just get to your stuff. All right. So, yeah, you're good. You're gonna be really good. It's just like this. Just there is this feeling that I'm getting of a little bit of like, again, it's almost like this fatigue or exhaustion. It's almost like there's been a situation that you may have been in that's just been like, I just want this to end. I want this to end. But at the same time, like I'm just keeping myself really busy, seeing if it just works out. But you've got to take the action, okay? Now, but you're going to be fine if you do. You got that Seven of Pentacles here. This is just saying, yeah, a lot of y'all are in a place where you are thinking about, okay, I've invested my time, energy, blood, sweat, tears into this relationship, into this job, into whatever you're investing in, right? Pentacles are your physical reality, but obviously money and wealth here too, okay? Asking yourself, is this what I want moving forward? And if it is, great, great. But how can you make it like it work for you? How can you make it work for you? What can you do to elevate that? Now, you got the Four of Wands. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Especially because this is an Aries card. It's actually attributed to Venus and Aries, which is really great coming after that, like the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of y'all that is coming with the Three of Pentacles, a lot, something to celebrate. You got something to celebrate. You see that here. This is a card of milestones, right? This is a card. It could be a marriage. It could be make it. What is it called? Vows and stuff. It could be buying a house. It'd be getting having a baby. There's so much here. Remember, I said this is an Aries card. North Node in Aries with Chiron there in your fifth house. True love, romance, children, procreation, creativity. This is really great. You and all these wands, really nice. But you've got something to look forward to as long as you, and I'm going to clarify that one for you. You got the Two of Swords too. So yeah, this is, basically saying, yeah, there's this decision that like, I've got to decide for myself. I've got to see the, big picture. Okay. Now, Two of Swords, again, that's a Libra card, Moon in Libra. So partnerships, relationships may be a thing for you here. But again, every Sagittarius is, whether it's career, love, it's going to resonate differently for y'all. But here's the thing. She's got her back turned to the sea and the moon, right? So trust your intuition and be in touch with your emotions. These swords are going to eventually get heavy. So there's something that you're going to have to face. Again, remember, you have that 10 of Wands in the heart of your spread, but then you've got the Knight of Wands and your final outcome, which is amazing. You're like, F it. I'm going after my passions, my ambitions. I feel free. The Knight of Wands, not only is it double fire, Knights are fire, Wands are fire, it's a Sagittarius card. He is Sagittarius. You got your own card and your final outcome with the Page of Wands. How amazing is that? Okay, so something new again with that Four of Wands. You got something really special to look forward to, okay? But it's part of your transformation story. You see the pyramids here, right? And both of them. A lot of y'all are be traveling. Y'all traveling? Yeah. I call these pyramids resurrection machines, all right? Because they're also wearing the tunics with the salamanders on it that represent transformation as well. So yeah, you're on your way. There's something to not only look forward to, but you're in it to win it. Again, you're on this mission. Nothing's going to stop you now. Nothing's going to hold you back. All right. So, Sagittarius, how much time do we have? Oh gosh. Okay. So let me I'll do like, I don't know if you saw your monthly forecast. I'm not going to pull any clarifiers here. I think this is pretty clear, for me, and I'm sure for you too, but let me, I'm going to pull a card for love, career, health, and the pay attention card. Okay, so let's start with health. Let's start with health, wellness, fitness, all of that, mental health. Okay. You like how I'm staring at you? Oh, you got the Five of Cups. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So remember, you've got the Eight of Cups, you got that 10 of Wands. So again, it just, for me, feels like the sludgy kind of energy that's happening. And then now you got the Five of Cups here. So there's something that you have really got to see. Remember, there's something on the other side for you. But for some reason, some of y'all may be in a place where it's like there's a brick wall and you're just like, I'm not going to climb it, or I'm not going to break through it, right? So have that moment with that Five of Cups, all right? Have that moment, because it could be something did happen and you're still holding on to that, all right? Remember, Mercury and Sagittarius, yes, people from the past coming back, circumstances from this past coming back, maybe something that is on your mind, but it's all about reassessing, right? Remember, that's what I said. Now, let's see what's going. You want me to clarify the Five of Cups? I'll do that. Yeah, you do that, you're going to be fine, because it goes straight to the Six of Cups. How amazing is that? Six of Cups, all about just knowing that you have all this comfort, this kind. And the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So if you are thinking about, things from the past, I would think about things. And I'm not saying that you're not doing it in a healthy way, but in a healthy way, as in like nostalgic, thinking about things nostalgically, the things that made you feel really happy, and run with that feeling. Okay, that high energy, for the high vibrations, right? It's all about that I talk about that all the time. Now and that's really amazing. Okay, so you can see what's possible even in the Five of Cups. He's got two cups behind him. All he's got to do is look toward the future, not the past, right? But Six of Cups is kindness, is sharing, it's harmonizing, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. A lot of comfort. Let's see what's going on for you for career. Uh, you got the Knight of Wands. I love the Tarot of the Divine. I wish I could tell you all the backstories for all these images. So yeah, big, 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 big. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so let's do like you're on a mission. You like, okay. So let's do oh gosh, love. Let's do love. Queen of Wands, really great. I love that. Queen of Wands, not a lot of people know, has a lot of sexual energy, by the way. Okay. Queen of Wands, she can get whatever she wants. Very charismatic. Very, like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine, but you gotta remember, she's sitting in that throne for a reason. These queens take action, right? So let's see what's going on for you for the pay special attention card for the next 2 weeks, Sagittarius. Okay, so you're good. When I literally said transformation, how this can be a big pivotal 2 weeks of transformation. Pluto itself is death and rebirth. I mean, you just got the death card. Amazing. One of my favorite cards. So let something end, okay? Let something end. Remember, shedding that skin, okay? What is it? The coconut to the butterfly? That kind of energy. Caterpillar to the butterfly. Death card. All right, so transformation. You're seeking it. You're gonna have it. You're gonna have it. Wow. Have it for yourself. Take that inspired action. Sagittarius, happy birthday. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. And next week we will do December. There's a lot happening. We'll talk about it. Thanks so much. Bye bye. I'll see you next week. Bye.